In this episode, passengers receive the ultimate call.
It's a special gift for every Muslim who has the chance to be invited. It's a golden opportunity actually.
Kumar and the team discover something suspicious.
Dah masuk dalam. Jaga.
And migration season means more threats from the air.
Might as well check what's it.
This is Singapore, where the old world meets new metropolis. At its heart is this, Changi Airport, Singapore's jewel in the crown. With unprecedented access, we go inside Changi, voted world's best airport, to find out what makes it tick.
It's landing in right now.
For passengers, it's an oasis of peace and calm. But for the 40,000 staff who keep it that way,
Emergency.
it can be anything but.
There was once we had a lost child and he ended up puking on our chair.
She purposely missed her flight because she doesn't want to leave Singapore.
If the bird has bird flu, we will have to put it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention, please?
Changi Airport is a gateway to over 300 cities around the world. And every year, over 50 million passengers pass through its 3 terminals. The annual journey of Hajj is about to take place. Flocks of pilgrims will begin their journey here at Changi, to the holy city of Mecca, where they will join 2 million others in procession around the sacred shrine. Iskandar, duty manager Terminal 3, is up early. Nearly 2,000 pilgrims and well-wishers are about to arrive.
We need 4. We need 4.
Those saying their goodbyes must be kept behind barriers at this Changi's biggest mass gathering.
The idea here is to isolate the pilgrims from the well-wishers, which is what we are doing right now.
In the past years, the well-wishers has tried to climb over the barricade. It's going to be nerve-wracking because we do not know what's the crowd size, and if it's going to be huge, it's going to go crazy.
Focus on the exits and then focus on the route to the departure immigration. Hello, hi, come now.
Iskandar has also been informed of a visit from the minister in charge of Muslim affairs. An accident in Mecca involving the death of over 100 pilgrims has the potential to make today's event tense.
The minister is here today essentially to give assurance to the pilgrims and their loved ones here that the ministry, as well as the Islamic Council of Singapore, is on top of things. After the prayers are done, they would then, as a group, collectively move. It's almost like a migration per se, and that's where we can actually assist.
If the well-wishers get overexcited, they could make a dash for departures.
Loved ones are here to send off all the pilgrims, so it can get a bit emotional. If they want to do their last goodbyes, let them be. But keep an eye of where they exactly are. The last we want is for someone who goes missing.
Meanwhile, airside tarmac is busy with arrivals and departures of a different kind. It's migration season. Changi Airport has to deal with seasonal threats from the air. Its inviting green turf is a stop-off point for winged travelers in transit. Bird strikes in this airport are rare and seldom cause damage to planes. But everyone is on alert at this time of year, including Changi Tower.
SICAS 616 Singapore Tower, line up runway 02 center. During the bird migration season, Singapore happens to be in a good geographical location where the birds will stop over. Sometimes we can see flocks of birds crossing the departure path or the landing path.
These unwanted guests are deterred from making Changi their transitory hub, with spikes to prevent roosting, lines to prevent fishing birds from feeding, and teams on the ground who patrol. Nizar is Airside Management's Wildlife Control Officer. He monitors anything that crawls or flies and is a potential danger to planes.
Before I started this job, I know nothing about birds. Seriously, to me a bird is just a bird. You know, it's an animal with wings that can fly, that's all. But after being exposed to this job, being exposed to different species of birds, you know, I'm actually quite fascinated by them.
Nizar's job is to study bird behavior at this airport.
They say that birds are stupid, but it's ironically the opposite, you know. And when somebody calls you a bird brain, it doesn't mean that you're stupid. If you study the behavior of birds, you find that they are actually quite smart.
These smart birds are perched well away from the runway.
So as you can see right now, all the birds are up there, perching on the tower right there. And some of it are perching on the shrubs over there. Are they a threat to the aircraft? I would say no, okay? Because they are just settling down there. They're not in distress, they're not moving about. It's not going to affect any aircraft safety.
But these aren't the only birds in the vicinity of runway 2 today. He has spotted some large kites hovering.
When they hover around in the runways or taxiways, they saw carcasses down at the runway or taxiway. That's like free food for them, right? It's like they just pick it up and go. It saves them the trouble from hunting.
These birds of prey are attracted to something near the runway.
Worst thing that can happen is that the big birds are getting ingested by the aircraft engines. And when that happens, the aircraft will have problems landing and taking off.
If a bird like this were to get ingested, it would not survive, and in a worst-case scenario, could cause damage to the aircraft. Will this pregnant woman get to the gate on time?
5 packs, closing at 4.
Will some lost Hajj pilgrims make their flight?
Finding 3 people in this big crowd is not going to be an easy challenge. I'm going to cover sector by sector.
And will this man be allowed on the plane?
So if he cannot show that, we cannot check in.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please?
Singapore's Changi Airport is close to the equator, which means it's an attractive stop-off point for migrating birds. It's migration season, and Nizar, Airside Management's wildlife officer, is on patrol. He has been monitoring the behavior of some kites near runway 2. Bird strikes in this airport are rare, but Nizar's job is to be aware of what could happen in a worst-case scenario.
2 things can happen. It gets struck by the aircraft and it died. Or another way is it gets ingested in the aircraft engines, pose a problem to the aircraft.
He's not the only one keeping watch over Changi's runways. In the Airside Management Centre, the Foreign Object Detection team have noticed something on runway 2. Their surveillance system has picked up a foreign object.
How long has it not been moving? Really?
They have notified Changi Tower, who will hold planes in the air so that they can pick it up.
Vacate via Echo 4, make a right turn onto Echo Papa, contact Singapore ground on 121.85. Thank you. Rover 34, expect a closure after this landing for 5 minutes.
The foreign object detected by airside operations is a carcass. A free meal and attractive to passing birds of prey. Nizar is in cold storage. This is where all carcasses from the runway end up before they are sent for analysis each month.
Every week we get at least one or two wildlife carcasses found on the runway, either runway 1 or runway 2. And mostly the wildlife carcasses are birds, small birds to be exact.
These birds are stored for autopsy. If what they are eating is established, Nizar will be able to determine what attracts certain species to the airport. The aim is to have no birds in this freezer.
Alright. This is another swift. Yeah, looks in pretty good shape. Occasionally we do have bird strikes, and lucky for us, all the birds are smaller birds like doves. But in rare instances, we do get bigger birds like the white-bellied sea eagles and Brahmini kites. Sometimes I just can't help but feel pity for them.
Birds are not the only creatures that venture into this airport. There are some that come in through the drains.
This is a monitor lizard carcass. A lizard or birds, for that matter, can be ingested by an engine is because an engine works as like a vacuum, right? So whenever they are taking off or landing, the suction power is there. I mean, it's quite high, right? So anything that is less powerful than it can be just sucked in by the engine. It's a sad end for this particular monitor lizard. All right, here you go, big fella. Off you go.
All will be dissected and analysed by Changi's wildlife consultants. It's the day of the Hajj departure at Terminal 3. At the check-in counters, SAT staff are getting the all-important briefing.
They will be checking by family. Make sure you sit them all together.
They're about to face the hordes from their 8 check-in counters. The minister in charge of Muslim affairs is about to arrive.
Hey, hi Nordin. Just check with you of your director's car, right? Is the black Ford, right? Okay, a bit of a problem. Yes, correct. So unless you want him to parallel park.
His parking space has been taken.
Yeah, correct. Ken, thank you so much.
Meanwhile, the Hajj pilgrims are flooding in to start their sacred journey.
It's one of our 5 Islamic pillars. Everyone as a Muslim have this intention in their heart to have this opportunity to be chosen to go for this pilgrimage.
I've been invited by Allah. It's a special gift for every Muslim who has the chance to be invited. It's a golden opportunity actually.
This is our first time we are going, and we are very thankful to the God and very blessed with the God. We pray our heart, we pray hard so that God bless us, and we will get blessing from the gods, inshallah. We will get Hajj Alhamdulillah.
The minister arrives in time for prayer. To lend his support to those making this journey.
Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami. Kami tahu kami manusia biasa yang banyak melakukan kesalahan. Demikian juga sekalian kaum muslimin dan muslimat.
In the crowd, the hunt is on for 3 missing pilgrims who haven't checked in.
Yeah, finding 3 people in this big crowd is not going to be an easy challenge. I'm going to cover sector by sector, maybe from the left all the way to the right side, and even outside the airport itself.
The check-in staff are also looking for the 3 lost souls.
The others have been checked in. We have to close on time, so which is at actually around 4 o'clock.
But searching this crowd is like looking for 3 needles in a haystack.
You have cases where they stay at home. They are still waiting for their relative to visit them at home before they come to the airport. So we've got to find them.
Time may be against tour leader Yazid, but he has faith that he will find them. Changi is a garden airport, lovingly tended by a large horticultural team led by the head designer Ashraf, who is determined to spread a little magic in the farthest reaches of the airport with his green fingers.
When passengers touch down or they look up from air, they look at the airfield, right? There should be some amount of landscaping, you know, to tell them they have arrived in the garden city of Singapore. We try to landscape every bit of space we can. There are some very strict regulations about what kind of plants you can put at the airfield and how close you can plant to the aircraft. A bit more there.
The water shoots.
In another part of the airport, a decision has been made to remove some of the shrubs to help prevent wildlife from visiting.
All these shrubs prove as an attractant to the smaller birds. If you want to beautify the airport, maybe we can use other alternatives. So that's why all these shrubs have to go.
Until that happens, it's business as usual for Nizar. Dispersal.
I'm gonna select the type of birds, the species, that corresponds to the distress calls that they're gonna emit.
Across the customer service counters, agents think on their feet to help over 120,000 passengers that pass through every day.
Let me try my best. I will try to help.
And every day, unusual connections are made. This one over a lost ukulele.
How cool is that, man? Oh my God. So happy to see you. Really?
This passenger is paying his favorite agent a visit with his most precious possession.
Really? But so I just remember him. You never change. And you're still with your ukulele.
I still have my ukulele.
Oh my gosh. You see, it's been 5 years and I managed to find his ukulele.
I just came back from college. I just finished my college and I was excited to go home and I forgot to take care of my things, especially my passport. And she helped me find it.
Smile.
There's just enough time for a selfie, and it's back to work.
I was so sad because this is like a graduation gift, and for my friends, it's like very sentimental value. So she found it, and I was very happy.
I've got thousands of memories in Changi Airport for the past 8 years, but then you just can't imagine flashing back 5 years ago. There is one certain passenger that you have really put a footprint into his heart, you know? This is the beautiful thing about Changi Airport. It's a crossroads. Bye, Felix. Have a good day. Yeah, bye-bye.
This man cannot get on his flight to Manila because he doesn't have an onward-bound ticket. He needs to buy one, or he won't be allowed to board his flight.
The problem is before I can enter Manila, I need a plane out of Manila as well.
Correct, like a return ticket, right?
And I didn't know that, so I have to buy an outbound ticket.
What time is the flight?
Flight 17:15, so counter close another around 15 minutes or 10 minutes.
Can I borrow your telephone?
Yes.
I just need a text message to get sent to it.
Sure.
I don't know if I bought a ticket or not, but I'm running out of time now. I go tell them that I bought a ticket and I'm just waiting for the itinerary.
He may or may not have a ticket, but he's going to try and check in anyway.
Sir.
He thinks the payment's gone through, but he doesn't have a reference number that he can show check-in.
So if he cannot show that, we cannot check in.
We're gonna give him another 5 minutes. But the Wi-Fi is so slow.
Yeah, you can use my phone, sir. Which website?
We are trying to repeat the process again to see whether for now the payment can go through or not.
Yeah, come on. Continue. I have a booking.
Yeah,
ID.
you can show them. Success? Yeah, we're trying to see.
It depends on what
this
nice lady says.
Okay, so that right now you go straight to the boarding gate, but after when you receive the email, then you just to keep it inside your phone, okay? And let us show the immigration of Philippines.
Okay, then I need to access Wi-Fi in the Philippines again. Okay, thank you very much.
was really a close call. I'm glad he managed to get his boarding pass and go to Manila. Okay, sir, turn right after immigration, okay? No problem. He was really stressed. He cannot even register what we are asking him. So that shows how pressurized he was for time.
Across the terminals, 120,000 passengers a day are on the move. Running, crawling, connecting. The airport has a life of its own. While most navigate their way, some are in need of a little assistance.
Is there a playground here? Oh yes, there is a playground here.
Agent Paul is in Terminal 2 today.
I lost my sister.
You lost a sister?
My sister. Her name is Daniati Subhia. She's pregnant in about 20 weeks.
Okay, hold it. Where did you lose a sister?
About
just a moment
10
ago.
until
In this terminal?
Yes.
10
Okay,
minutes.
just go down. I need to know some details.
I have to know gates D40.
Sorry?
We have flight at 4.
4 o'clock flight?
Yeah.
Can I see boarding pass? Just confirm.
Yes, of course.
This is my boarding. This is my passport.
Oh, boarding is 3-4. I tell you, sir, because it's almost gate closing.
Yeah,
And you need to go. Right now, we cannot page for you because we're not able to page. We 1 hour come. So what you do now, you go right to the gate.
Okay.
Hopefully she's there now.
Okay.
Okay, huh?
Can you check it?
Yep, I check for you. 976. Go closing. D40. You got to go Terminal 1, sir. Let's go now because there's no time. We'll take a train now. Probably she's there because if it's not there,
I cannot leave her.
where is she?
I don't know where she
Okay, maybe, see right now, because gate is closing now, you hope she's there. If she's not there, you miss the flight already. She cannot be there. If you say she's here, okay, don't run. It's okay. Okay. Sir, it's okay, sir. Come on, sir. How many of you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Take a sky train.
Pakai kereta.
5 packs, closing at 4. SQ 976, D40. Okay, thanks. Sir, I've reminded my colleague to call them to inform me that one passenger is a pregnant lady, so they should probably call for you.
They wait for us.
Because anyway, I can accompany you.
Okay, thank you very
I'll
much.
try to.
Okay.
Don't not to worry. I think they should be okay. In case they go, I'll explain to you.
Thank you very much.
It's okay.
Will a group of passengers become stranded in Singapore?
You have Singapore visa?
Will the lost Hajj pilgrims check in on time?
They have to be here by 4 o'clock. They're going to miss the flight.
And will a Japanese band take Changi by storm?
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please?
It's migration season at Singapore Changi Airport. And transit is busy with tourists traveling from east to west, west to east, and hordes of neighboring globetrotters. With personal shoppers,
Sunflower garden, okay.
themed gardens, and a swimming pool. The world's best airport knows how to pamper its passengers. In Terminal 2, Agent Paul is with a pregnant woman and her family as they try to make their flight. He has tried to buy them extra minutes by calling ahead to the gate.
I go with you. I go with you. I think most likely they will hold for them because there are 5 persons and one of them being a pregnant lady. They will take them into consideration.
Welcome to Terminal 1.
This time they are lucky and are allowed to board their flight.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much.
Have a good flight. I feel happy for them that they managed to catch a flight and they will have a pleasant Bangkok holiday.
The Hajj migration needs to depart. 3 pilgrims have gone missing. 1 has been found.
Our counter closes at 4 o'clock. That's 5 minutes to 4 now. I have checked with our airline representative and he's going to give another 10 more minutes.
They have to be here by 4 o'clock. The departure gate is going to open and then everybody going to board and they're going to miss the flight.
There's also a last-minute demand for wheelchairs.
No wonder we're waiting for a wheelchair. So I need another 2 more. I've already called him earlier on.
From here to the gate, it's a long distance walk, so we prefer they will take the wheelchairs.
That means
All of the chairs are in use as older passengers are helped into departures.
hello? Yeah, hi, Triple S. Okay, can you tell me, did you send a wheelchair for 59 Juliet?
Check-in is about to close and boarding is about to begin. 2 pilgrims are still waiting.
Most of our family members are already at the gate to wave us goodbye, but we're still waiting for the chair.
2 passengers need to be found. They are about to miss their flight and their pilgrimage to the sacred shrine.
Boarding is like 5 o'clock.
By some miracle, Yazid locates the 2 remaining passengers. They will be flying to Mecca after all.
Right, we found our last 2 and they are going in.
Now.
We're so excited now. At last we got the wheelchair now. We're ready to go.
There are smiles all round on the wheelchair front. Boarding at last for these patient passengers. In Terminal 2, another crowd of well-wishers is expected. This time, fans of a Japanese band, and they may need some help restraining themselves.
The group's name is Alice 9. They have arrived from NH, so this is how the deployment is going to be.
The band are about to arrive. The barriers are out, but the hordes are not.
This is very typical of Changi. We do get a lot of people that's coming in, especially to come celebrities that come through this way.
Their Changi welcome is a fan base of 2.
The big punk rock band, Alternative from Japan, and then just finished their tour in Hong Kong, so they're coming over to Singapore right now.
Okay guys, come stand by, get ready to close your barricades. The group is coming up, take note, FYI.
Have you seen worse than this?
Of course.
Singapore!
In departures, Agent Nina has a group of passengers with whom communication is limited.
You speak Bangladesh, right? Hello?
Bangladesh.
All Bengali speakers are on cases at the moment, so today they are dealt with by phone.
Bangladesh.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম হ্যাঁ আমাদের এয়ারপোর্টে অবস্থান করছে কিন্তু এয়ারপোর্ট থেকে আমাদের সিঙ্গাপুর আমাদের সিঙ্গাপুর থেকে একটা রুম দেওয়া হয়েছে আমরা সেই রুমে অবস্থান করছি
Nina can only get the basics and must take this on herself.
So their flight got cancelled and they were given accommodation. And then today they're supposed to fly off at 5 p.m. but they cannot find the same person who actually gave them the information.
The passengers are trying to get to Pekanbaru, but for some reason aren't able to check in.
You have boarding pass?
Boarding pass, rooms.
The language barrier means detective work.
Have you already been issued boarding passes?
Me rooms.
Wait, No, okay, then... Okay.
There's a big problem with this group of passengers.
You have Singapore visa?
Singapore visa.
Indonesia.
A visa red flag on the system means they can't fly out of Singapore.
No?
Sisters, Singapore to Pekanbaru, Pekanbaru to Dhaka.
Their problem is not with their flight to Pekanbaru, but with their later flight to Dhaka, which transits in Singapore.
Pekanbaru, Singapore, Singapore, then Dhaka.
I cannot clear the visa thing. The thing is that he arrived here on the 18th. The Dhaka flight is only on the 24th, which is like 6 days.
The system is saying that they need a visa to make their return flight to Dhaka. Right now, they are stuck in Changi Airport, unable to fly anywhere.
Visa ki Singapore ko na, visa Indonesia.
Indonesia visa.
Inside the terminals is where the horticultural department reigns supreme.
This one seems to be more golden.
More golden and shorter and a bigger center.
The 150,000 real plants grown on site feed the luscious displays, providing the peace and calm for which Changi is renowned. And then there's this, Terminal 3's Green Wall. It's a 4,500 square meter garden wall made up of 25,000 plants. And from here, Ashraf can oversee his green kingdom.
We are actually in the green wall overlooking the baggage claim hall. If I like push this screen aside, you can actually look through and see the baggage claim hall at Terminal 3. See a child, there's a child there coming with a teddy bear, you know. They just arrived, you know. But the child doesn't know that we are up here working.
In this airport, even gardening leaves no mess.
The green wall has been designed in such a way that it doesn't fall at anyone on the arrival hall. There are catches between the layers of the green wall to prevent it from landing on people right at the arrival hall.
In this precision airport, plants are grown to fit the exact width and height for this giant display.
Sometimes nature will not go the way you want it to go. We found some gaps in the green wall where the plants were not growing so well. Because these other plants has grown so big and bushy, they've crowded out the light. So this poor guy here, he can't grow so well. So we are going to take him out and change him to a taller plant.
Only the planting is done by human hands. Its automatic irrigation system means this green wall can take care of itself. Watering mist is dispensed every hour to create the perfect finish.
The mist is descending on us. This mist is part of the green wall automation. If you happen to be at the arrival level, you'll be looking up and see this 4,500 square meter of greens, you know, with clouds of mist coming down. It's quite a wonderful sight. What more could a gardener ask for?
Nizar's plan to safeguard aircraft is to deter the flocks of small birds attracted to the airport's turf and in turn get rid of their predators.
If you eliminate the smaller birds, then the bigger birds will find that there'll be lesser birds to prey on. And eventually they will move away from the airport and find other places where they can actually hunt. Ah, good. They are fighting. Yes! There's no birds anymore.
A party of passengers are stuck in Changi Airport.
The thing is that he arrived here on the 18th. The Dhaka flight is only on the 24th, which is like 6 days.
They're unable to fly out because of a visa problem with their return flight which transits in Singapore.
They got return flight to Singapore. Yes, that's a problem. The one who got return flight to Singapore is the main problem one. Then 15. Their flight to Dhaka is only on 24, you know.
The flight desk have now found out that they are a party of 15.
12? 12, ask them to come down now. Now. Total 15? Okay.
15 stuck in the airport is a bigger problem for Changi.
Hopefully this time no
Okay.
problem.
So they override the outward bound tickets. These passengers will be allowed to travel to Pekanbaru, but they will face the same problem when they try to leave Indonesia. But it's one day at a time.
We are happy.
Bye. Okay, 4 o'clock, okay?
At baggage detection, what will Kumar and the team make of this souvenir? And will Changi find a locksmith in time?
Cannot come back tomorrow with my bag still locked. This is the lock.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please?
Singapore Changi Airport is a world of its own, where people and cultures come together.
He wants to print it out now.
Some want to build a better life for their families, Others come for the big Asian adventure, emotional farewells, and happy hellos go hand in hand with everyday drama. The Immigration and Checkpoints Authority are, as always, securing Singapore's border. Kumar and his team at the Baggage Detection Unit are on duty, waiting for a flight from Bali.
Thank you. Passengers are out, bags are out. Which one is the BSF flight?
The scanner has picked up something significant.
Dah masuk dalam.
This is.
You guys are here for holidays?
Yes.
And how many days would that be?
3 nights.
3 nights. Switzerland. Okay.
These tourists have brought what looks like a dagger into Singapore.
Dagger? Spear?
It's a souvenir from.
Two-sided? Actually, it's not a dagger itself. A dagger is two-sided blade, but this is more of a one-sided, and it's just a normal decorative kind of knife. Guys,
Open one-sided blades under 30 centimeters are permitted.
Do you have anything to declare, sir?
Customs.
Any sharp items in your bag?
Yeah, I work as chef.
Chef?
Yeah.
Kitchen knife?
Yeah. I'm working in Indonesia.
Okay, thank you so much.
We're going to stay here for 67 days.
67 days. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's in front there. Hotel reservations. Get the best deal. Just engaging with small checks helps a lot. That few seconds, we will be able to find out whether are they giving me any kind of telltale indicators. Right, there you go. Thank you so much.
There's yet another sharp item that has come up on the scanners, the fourth on a single flight.
Where you arrive from?
Arrive from Bali.
Bali. Pocket knife in your bag.
Right, together?
Pardon? Pocket knife. Any sharp items?
Knife, yes.
Can I take a look? Just in the middle?
Sini, sini.
Correct, sir. Thank you. He has a manually open knife. We are searching for flick mechanism. Usually there's a button, it's a flick mechanism. The police guidelines hasn't allowed that.
Another day on the beat is over for Kumar. Travelers are good, and so are the borders.
They are perfectly fine. They're genuine travelers. As I mentioned earlier, bona fide, and nothing found against them. No problem. So we create a Changi experience for them.
It's a busy morning at the customer service counters.
Just walk straight that way.
You have to go now there, boy.
For the airport's frontline staff, no problem is too great or too small. They will rise when they can to every request. This man wants a locksmith.
I just need someone to help me to open.
He has locked himself out of his suitcase with the world's smallest lock.
I'm in a hurry. My passport's upstairs. Yeah, so I'll just wait here. Not a problem.
They will come as soon as possible.
Yeah, here in the airport itself?
Yes.
I've just gotten from town. I've got a flight to catch at 7, and then I've realized that I no longer have the key to my bag. I've been, all over the place wondering what's got to be done. For certain, I cannot go back to Bombay for one day with the bag locked and come back tomorrow with my bag still locked.
His gate closes in 15 minutes.
Of course, this being Changi Airport, I was told, go to customer service, they can do this for you. They've done this before, so I'm hoping I can sort out the problem. Put something in and, Thank you. Okay, man. Thanks a lot. Very good.
Good afternoon.
Maybe you can help me.
This passenger has lost his glasses.
How does it look like?
Metal frame.
Metal frame. The brand?
No brand.
Someone...
That's only 5 minutes ago. I want to find the station first, and I can't have that unlimited time because I have a plane waiting.
Sir, you have a seat first. Let me go and check at the internet station that is nearby here.
Okay.
It's better for you. You just have a seat first. I can't find any glasses, so I'm going to the next stop.
Sometimes agents will demonstrate their devotion to customer service by running in transit. This is one of those times.
I know where the nearest internet kiosk is, so hopefully I can find it.
The passenger has a flight to catch and he can't see a thing.
Taken into mind that he's quite old, it could be a bit difficult to remember things, so all he remembered was he used a computer. Found it. Found it. Let's go, no time. I just hope he's happy. Found.
Oh, found.
Where
He
is
left already, but he will come back. So we'll just try to see.
From lost glasses to lost passenger. But at least she's done her daily cardio.
Hello. Found them.
Would you believe we found your glasses?
Yeah, I believe. You know why I believe? Nobody wants to steal that. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, sir. Enjoy Changi. Bye.
At Terminal 1, a passenger has lost his phone. He last saw it in the snooze lounge.
Usually the phone...
Space gray. Is it?
Yeah, I think what the gray one.
Did you try to go back and check, sir?
Yeah, I will first check. Okay, you can try to check first, sir, and then she will go with you over there, sir. If not, then we can just do the loss report here. And maybe you can just double check inside your bag. Nah, this is the mobile bag. This is the only one that you have. Oh, okay. Maybe you can just, you can just go back to that place.
This is my second phone on just for 6 days. I lost one phone in Pakistan. That was snatching by gunpoint in Pakistan. And this is the second I lost while sleeping.
It may be just a phone, but it's the only way his wife can contact him.
My wife will be in trouble. She will be waiting on Sydney Airport.
It's here. Okay.
Happily, there are no bandits in this snooze lounge. The phone turns out to be exactly where he left it.
Okay. Are you sure that's your phone? Check. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my phone. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, then good that you found your phone, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Okay. Thank you.
The Hajj migration is about to take flight. 270 pilgrims are leaving for the holy journey of a lifetime. Some could be saying goodbye for the last time. Iskandar has succeeded in making Changi's largest mass migration a smooth and peaceful transition to departures.
I always have a soft spot for this moment, and sometimes if you can see the expression of those sending the pilgrims off, it speaks for themselves.
Boarding gates are now a holy place for final prayer. Next time,
of all things, to stop our Bali trip.
a volcanic eruption in Bali leaves thousands of passengers stranded in the airport.
Bali airport's not functioning, so I'm sort of stranded.
What's $400 to an airline?
In Terminal 1, the kinetic rain has stopped.
How long you need? Because almost final. If it doesn't work, really, I'm going to cry, man.
And Star Wars comes to Changi.
You see, life size is just, I have really no words to describe how I feel actually as a fan of Star Wars.